the spectacular Scarlet Spider.
What's up, guys? Spectacular Scarlet Spider 118 here again with another costume review. This time it's not a Spider-Man suit. So, last January I bought a Flash costume because that's one of my dream costumes, cosplays, the Flash. And so I've had this costume for about a year now, over a year. And the reason that you've never really seen it both on the channel and not a lot on my Instagram page, and I do post it every now and then on my Insta, but it's because of the mask. The mask was just not that good, and it was trash, and it was just bad. It was really bad, and I was very self-conscious about it, and for good reasons, it looks very bad. So I spent the past year just sitting on it, telling myself like, hey, I'm going to buy a new helmet or a mask or make a new one myself someday. And I ended up procrastinating on that and not doing that until now. So I've completed a new mask for my Flash suit, and I'm doing a review of the suit on top of that. So let's get right into this. So a lot of people have actually asked me where I've gotten this before, and the answer, surprisingly, is eBay. I actually bought this thing on eBay. It's listed as like the season 6 suit from Flash. And I'm pretty sure it's an actual X-Cozer suit. So if you want like to get legit with it, probably go to X-Cozer. I don't know that for sure, but after having a success with buying my Luke Skywalker suit on eBay and not getting scammed for it, I was like, hey, this doesn't look like such a bad thing. So I bought it. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's been a year, so I'm sorry about that. But there's a lot of features in this that I'm gonna get into. But first, I want to introduce the new mask that I made. So, here it is, the Flash mask, the Spectacular Scarlet Spider 118 Flash mask. Because this is made, the template, you can buy this on Etsy, is made by Olympian Props. Very good stuff. Now, I do have a couple of rough patches that I'm going to clean up and fix later. I just didn't have sandpaper, so I'm going to rough that down and respray it. So no problem there at all. And so as you can tell, I put reflective mirror mesh in there, mirror window tint like I would use on my Alex Ross lenses and my Venom mask. The reason I did that is because another reason I didn't show my my costume that much is that I would cut it off below the mouth in my pictures because my eyes are one of those things that I haven't shown a lot of people. I've shown my mouth before plenty of times, but never my eyes. So I wanted to kind of find a way to prevent that. Now, obviously, this suit is based off of Barry Allen. And I know Wally West usually has the white eyes, but I went with silver because I think it gives it that look with the gold. It's not like actual like yellow or anything. It kind of has that like realistic look. And plus, Barry has had white eyes in some media before. Think of Young Justice and Justice League Doom off the top of my head. Those are two things that Barry had white eyes in. So I just want to kind of do my own thing with white eyes, or silver eyes in this case, and I think it looks pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about like the building process on this, but it was very fun. The painting was fun, making the earpieces was fun, and the template includes different types of earpieces that you make. One is like the CW seasons 1 through 5 sort of thing, where it's a lightning bolt. This is like the season 6 one, but it's also, no, this is the comics one. He also has an option for like New 52 lightning bolts on the head. And I wanted to do that, but I wanted to see how the actual helmet would look with the rest of the suit first. So I might end up doing that later, but for now, this is the helmet, the mask. It's very well done. Though I need to make like a neck fabric piece, because you'll see this later in the video when I actually put it on over my suit. Because I got rid of the old mask, there's a space between my neck and the mask, and then you can see some of my hair, and it's just not cool. So, but I have a way to temporarily hold that off for now, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So that's the mask. Now, before I get into the rest of the suit, I know I'm doing this randomly, but because I didn't, like I said, this is my own version of the Flash because it doesn't follow the CW, it doesn't really follow the comics, as you see with the white eyes with the Barry Allen stuff. And it kind of does its own thing, and one of those things is that goes strictly against the CW Flash, because when you buy the suit, you have an option to buy boots with it. I chose not to do that because I don't like the fact that the CW Flash does not have gold boots. So what did I do to remedy that? I bought Shazam boots. So these Shazam boots, like if you've seen the movie Shazam, this is what he wears. They are gold, and they work perfectly for the Flash. They literally look perfect. It's the just right amount of shade that the rest of the costume uses. So I'm not too much about the boots, but there's a zipper in the back. And by the way, I'm going to try to find all these and link them down below so you can buy your own, especially with the flash mask and all that. So I'm going to try to do that. So yeah, these boots are pretty good. You just zip them down, put them on. They're pretty self-explanatory. I really like the boots. Probably one of my favorite parts about the costume because they're not just like red boots like the show. So the costume itself, let's actually get into that. I know, I'm sorry, I've been dancing around it. I guess first things first, the gloves. I'm just gonna pull it one at a time. The gloves are very nice. Okay, but and I know I'm jumping around a lot. The fabric itself for the costume is super good. It's super clean. It's just like it's textured. I don't know if you can really see that, but it is textured, and that's how it goes all across it. There's different portions of it. Like on here, it's clean, and the rest is textured. And on the inside, it's like this velvety material, and actually that gets into the main suit itself, so it's not in this part, but there is a zipper on the gloves. I don't really ever use it, but it's here. It does work. It zips all the way down, but I'm not going to do that because I found, and I did get this custom measured. I wasn't going to originally. I was just going to get a medium, but I remember the people on eBay messaged me on the side, and they're like, "Hey, do you want this custom measured?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I sent them my measurements, but it works just like that. You put it on, it looks super good. I love the lightning bolt on that. That's like 3D sort of. It looks very, very clean. I very much appreciate that. So same thing with the other gloves. They're identical. So yeah, it looks really good in my opinion. I really like that it's not spandex. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about the suit. That's not just another spandex suit because I love spandex suits and I love Zentai Zone and all that stuff. By the way, use code SCARLET118 for 15% off of Zentai Zone, even though this is not a Zentai Zone review. Sorry. My brain's just like sponsor. But no, just to be serious, it's I like that it's a different type of costume because it differentiates it all. The next up thing here is the belt. Now, obviously, like I said, this is based off the season 6 suit from the TV show, so it's gonna have design elements from the show, like this little belt buckle piece, which can actually come off. I don't know why it can come off because then it's just like a white thing and then that's the back of it. Like I don't know why that's a feature, but it can come off if you just don't like that. But it's just gonna be Velcro underneath, so like I just keep it on because that's what it's supposed to be. So I did not put that on evenly, but I'll fix that later. And yeah, it's just the belt. It's tear it at the back. To demonstrate a little bit, you put it on like that. I'm not going to put it on because that wouldn't really be appropriate with Spider-Man, but or should I say early 2000s nostalgia Spider-Man. But yeah, the belt's the belt. Now, the mask, the original, the old mask, because it does come with a mask. Please, guys, I seriously recommend you guys just going to Olympian Props, build it yourself. If you don't know how to build foam stuff yourself, you can go and buy another mask if you prefer the CW version with like the lightning bolts on the ears. There's plenty of other good masks. This mask is a piece of crap. Like it's trash. It's literally that bad. Like I tried putting this on, these wires you bend to make it form to your face, and it doesn't look good. Take my word for it. It just does not look good. Now you're wondering where the earpieces are on this. I actually, they were stitched onto there. I ripped them off. I tore them off because these are super flat. Like if I put this up onto my ear, I know my lenses are bulging off the suit, which I need to fix that. But I put that on my ear. You can barely even see that. That's why I like this, is that like you look at the side of it and you can see the earpieces popping off. With these, you couldn't do that. But the reason I ripped them off is because A, I'm not going to be using this mask anyway, so I don't really care. And B, like I said, to a sort of like temporary solution to the whole neck problem I have with the with my neck being exposed, I literally took this, I put it on, and I shoved the fabric up on the side of it so it still looks clean. You'll see what I mean later in the video. But when this connects to the suit originally, it has a magnet piece, which there's a magnet where the emblem goes, and so it stays in place like that, keeping the neck aligned. But just don't get another mask. Take my word for it. The mask's trash. The rest of the suit, however, is not trash. Here's the emblem. Here's the emblem. I'm holding that weirdly. There you go. And like I said, it has a magnet on the back of it, and there's a magnet on the suit. You just put it on, and you just, whoop, there you go. Spider Flash. So that's weird. Yeah. So the rest of like the material, it's kind of thick. Like this suit's kind of thick in terms of like if you hold it in your hands, you'll know what I'm talking about here. But like it's kind of it feels heavy. It's a very kind of heavy suit, which is kind of good. It's not light like spandex, but like I said earlier, here's like that velvety material on the inside of the suit. Then you get the regular textures and stuff on the outside. Then you have these really nice like gold inserts all over the suit, so that really looks clean, especially with the boots and the gloves and the earpiece on the mask and all that. So very cool stuff here. um Where's the magnet? Here's the magnet. This is where you put the emblem on the chest. Sticks on just like that. I know I put it like weirdly. So oh wow, I butchered that, didn't I? It's weird when you're holding it like sideways and all that. So it goes on like that, and so it stays like that if you want. I usually just keep it off until I put it on because I find satisfaction in just like plopping that on my chest. It's like very cool. But yeah, there's zippers, I think. Yeah, for whatever they put zippers on the arms too. You're never really gonna need it. Again, they put it on the gloves and the arms. I never use them. You can slide your arm in there, but I guess if you got this very tight on yourself, you might have trouble with that. I know there's another zipper. There's a crotch zipper, which is very interesting to me because, good lord, where is it? I can't see where it is. It's like it's invisible, so it's very tiny. But there is a oh, I think I found it. No, did I not? Just take my word for it. There's a crotch zipper around here. It's not even on the front of it. It's like it goes at an angle, it's at a side, so it's kind of strange, but it works. Now, obviously, the only zipper you're really gonna use is the back zipper that goes all the way down the back for you to open it up. But yeah, here's the front of the suit. Here's a look at the back. It's very big, it's very thick, but once you put it on, it does look good. Now, I really like the detailing on the legs, especially because you have like these knee pad things that look super cool when you put it on. And it's just red detailing down the back. But when I put the boots on, the boots kind of go up to the knee pads, and you'll see that when I put it on. So the rest of it doesn't even matter. It's just red down there. But the gold detailing goes down the side as well. You get a different type of material here, fabric looking compared to the rest of it. Basically, the detailing on this thing is insane. It's really cool. I really like how this looks. But enough rambling about the suit. I'm sure you guys want to see it. So I'm going to go put it on, and I'll be back in a flash. All right, guys, here's the costume. Now, it's a little weird showing my mouth here, which is something I don't do on my channel a lot, as you guys know. But I absolutely love this thing. It's a shame that I never was able to really bring this to a con, but I'm so happy with how the mask came out. Like, oh my God, look at this. This is actually crazy to me because for the longest time I was working with the other piece of crap mask. And just for reference sake, you can see that tucking out in the back. I'm wearing the old mask as like a neck piece at the moment because currently if I didn't wear it, and this pops out, which annoys me a bit, but if I didn't wear it, then my neck would be showing and like my hair would be popping out the back of the helmet because the way this template was made is that there was no neck piece for it. So little downside there, but otherwise this is great. Yeah, so chest emblem and everything. Again, for an eBay suit, this thing is like absolutely incredible. And obviously I'm very happy with how I made the mask turn out. But I think once I actually get an actual neck piece, because right at the moment I've shoved literally the old mask up through the sides, so it's like pushing it in different directions that it shouldn't be, but it should look like that. Side of the mask, that should be up there again. Sorry. And white emblem and the gloves, and I'll bring you to a mirror in a second to show you the boots and everything in the belt. But again, for an eBay suit, this thing came out very, very well in terms of like overall quality in general, and I'm super happy about that. So yeah, season 6 flash suit, but I'm kind of making this my own thing, honestly. Like people, I remember an Instagram comment was like, oh, you're not wearing the proper suit, or it doesn't look that good. It's like, well, I'm making it my own thing because I have gold boots and I'm wearing like my own mask with like silver white eyes and all that. It's like he doesn't wear that in the show. It's like I'm taking the season 6 suit and making it how I would do it. And even so, like I wouldn't really even want the silver eyes. Like they look cool, but this is mostly for the channel's sake and for my Instagram page's sake that I can show this, because again, I'm not comfortable showing eyes and secret identity and all that. So I don't know. It's just I'm looking at myself on my screen as I'm recording this. I'm like, oh wow, my mouth is showing in the video. That's crazy. Let me guess. Comments are gonna be like mouth reveal. I've done a mouth reveal before. It's probably the fake unmasking video, but I again, literally so amazed by this costume that I got done. So I'm gonna go take you to the mirror and show you what's up with the suit in full. Okay, here is a mirror here. Sorry for the gloveless look here. I can't operate the camera without one hand free. But I just want to take you over here to show you the boots while it's on the suit. Again, these are Shazam boots. I think they work perfectly with the rest of the costume. Here's the belt. Again, it has a crotch zipper about right here. The gloves themselves have zippers on them. And yeah, so I'm going to take you to another mirror to get a better look. And here we are at the classic college mirror in my dorm. So, just a better look overall. Like the red on here sort of kind of doesn't really match up with the rest. I know it's an issue, but like I'm fine with it. It looks good enough for me. I'll bring up a boot because why not? Whee! Yeah, I'm just in love with the way this looks. I'm not used to having to show my mouth. That's just like not something I'm used to doing. So bear with me here, people. But yeah, overall, I really like the way this looks. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, share the video, follow me on Instagram at SpectacularScarletSpire, follow me on Twitter, ScarletSpire94, I think it's the handle. Don't forget to use code Scarlet118 as Zentizone for 15% off. Not only does that help you, but it also helps me make content, make videos, and show you stuff that like Zentizone is truly worth it. I know this isn't a Zentizone suit review, but I gotta say it to promote the channel and my content and the costumes and all that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Spectacular Scarlet Speedster 118 out. Peace.